Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today on the Community Ledger. I wanted to jump back in and do a video of how white people, palm color people feel about segregation here in the United States. I did a video about how Black people were unfazed. Now let's hear what white people have to say. Let's talk about it. Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today on the Community Ledger. Again, my name is Andrea Banu. If you have not already, please do go ahead and smash that subscribe button so that I can get some more love and keep putting out this content. Now, a few days ago, I spoke about Trump and the supposed segregation bill or rollback that he put an executive order in. We went over the details of it. We know it's not really rolling back much of anything. And Jim Crow laws, I'm not Jim Crow laws, Lord have mercy, civil rights laws are actually still into effect. However, it did not seem like a lot of Black people online and on social media were fazed by it. They didn't seem to be bothered at all. So I wanted to do a follow-up to see what some of our counterparts, what some of the white people here in the United States are feeling about this possibility of quote unquote segregation. So let's get into it.
Right, since everyone keeps talking about that they're going to segregate again, I'm not going to do it like this because it's the audacity. It makes me want to throw up. Okay. What? Let's say the fuck allowed segregation again. And there was when they cited it. Okay? Let's just say that happened. Let's just say in disgusting theory, they segregated. I don't want to fucking where the white people go. Like, I don't get to choose which barbecue joint I go to, which real tacos I eat. Now, like, I can't go to my favorite taco stand because it's for the coloreds only section. Sorry, that makes me sick coming out of my mouth. What if I don't want to be in the white section? Am I going to be forced to stay in the freaking salt pepper land instead of going over to Adobe land or all seasoning land over here where they got everything?
She says she don't want to be in salt and pepper land. She want to go where the seasoning is at. She said, I want to go where they actually season their food. Oh my God.
I don't like apple pie hamburgers. If they segregate, do we... I won't get to eat the good food anymore. Be with the cool people. Cool people, please don't segregate. I won't have any cool friends anymore. I have like one white friend. And they live like 2 hours away.
Oh my goodness, we have enough.
They are going to literally have to remove me from Black-owned stores, Black-owned restaurants, and Black neighborhoods. So the problem is that us white people, we have been lied to so much, being told that we're superior. We ain't shit. We wouldn't be shit if our forefathers didn't lie, cheat, and steal and change his... Come on, I ain't going backwards. I see the value. I know the value of Black people in my life. I know that I wouldn't be who I am without the Black people that I've had in my life, a part of my journey. No. And if you're white and you don't like what I got to say, you can have the life you deserve because I don't give a rat's ass.
Wow. She said, I know the value of Black people.
People really don't get if they can't be around white people, right? Like, you think that black people give a flying fuck that you're not going to let them into your racist ass place? Because I promise you they don't. What's really going to suck is not being able to go into black spaces like that. That's going to suck.
That's going to suck.
For white people who enjoy things that are cool and fun. That part's really gonna suck. But like, we deserve to be kicked out.
Funny is people who look like me, they understand the concept of malicious compliance as it relates to things that they can wrap their head around, right? Like a Christian wanting to put a Bible in a classroom, they can very easily be like, oh, well, if we're bringing religion into schools, then I'm going to bring my satanic Bible in, or I'm going to bring my Torah in, because if we're including Christianity, we have to include all religion, right? They understand that form of malicious compliance, but they have a harder time wrapping their brain around malicious compliance as it relates to like racial segregation, because I've seen a lot of Black people that I follow being like, either jokingly or non-jokingly, like, yeah, segregation's coming back, baby. I can't wait until I have like a Black-only school where my children won't experience racism, and I can open up my own Black-only bar and no one will feel creeped out or experience like microaggressions while they're just trying to have fun. And then I hope well-meaning white people in the comments will be like, but segregation's bad, guys. Segregation's bad. And it's like, yeah, we all agree that, but if it's going to happen, then the form of malicious compliance is to do the thing that racists don't want you to do, which is own your shit, right? Segregation has never been about racist people just wanting Black people and other non-white people away from them. Segregation has always been about saying white people have everything and you have nothing. That's why you have things like the Tulsa City Massacre, okay? Things like that don't happen if the only thing segregation is trying to accomplish is putting Black people somewhere else. That's never been what segregation is about. Segregation is about saying, we have access to everything, you have access to nothing. And if you create your own things, we will take it from you. And so it's funny, the joke is that racist white people demanding a return for segregation would immediately lose their minds when there was a space that they were not allowed into. That's the joke.
Right. And so I want to tell you what this gentleman had to say, because of course you had so many Black people who were like, yes, bring it on. But the truth of the matter is, it's only going to work if they'll leave us alone. Like, you can't come over here burning our stuff down. You can't come over here creating chaos. And if we're going to separate, you got to go all the way in. Like, all the football players, all the basketball players, all of hip hop, all of R&B, you got to let all that come back. All of that going to be on our side. Yes, Denzel, Anton Fuqua, yes, Black Panther, all we want all of that goodness. We want all that coming back. We want all that's got to come back. All the food, all the creativity, all the arts. Yes, in the arts. So that means all the producers. Yes, all the background singers. All the writers. Yes, the jazz musicians. Questlove on the drums. That dude, that brother on bass. Yes, all that's got to come back. That's coming over to our side. Okay, that needs to come over to our side. That's when it becomes a problem. That's when it's a problem. So when we do that and pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, that's when it becomes a problem. And then people say, oh, they're having a good time over there, and come over and burn it down. It's happened all over the place, all throughout history. So it ain't happening. Trust me. Black people, foundational Black Americans, African Americans, we make this country way too much money to be trying to separate. So this is just pandering and propaganda and trying to stir up emotions. It's not a real thing. I'll believe it when I see it. But right now, I'm not fazed by it. And it seems like other people aren't fazed by it at all. So let's go ahead and jump into what some folks on X are saying about this.
So Donald Trump is bringing back segregation, eh? Why are we so gullible? The mere utterance of segregation, racism, Jim Crow, sundown town, slavery, and it's like all good sense goes out the window. No, Donald Trump is not bringing back segregation.
Right.
So cut the fear mongering. Did you go read the executive order ending illegal discrimination and restoring merit-based opportunity? Literally, section 1 of the EO tells you what's really going on here. Long-standing federal civil rights laws protect individual Americans from discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. These civil rights protections serve as a bedrock supporting equality of opportunity for all Americans. As president, I have a solemn duty to ensure that these laws are enforced for the benefit of all Americans. Then we can go down to Section 3, terminating illegal discrimination in the federal government, where you can look up all of the executive actions that have been revoked. So in Section 3, Part B, it literally states, the federal contracting process shall be streamlined to enhance speed and efficiency, reduce cost, and require federal contractors and subcontractors to comply with our civil rights laws. I've often asked, how do these acts and laws and executive orders evolve as the country moves forward? Simple answer, they don't. So no, in 2025, we are not going back to separate water fountains. And if you didn't read this executive order, I'm pretty sure you didn't read the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Go get some knowledge. Most of the executive orders revoked are unnecessary in 2025 America. They're redundant and discriminatory. And if you're crying in 2025 that you're oppressed and do not have opportunities as you scream into your almost $2,000 device, you are a fool. There is no executive order the government can write for you to get out of your own way. Go make it happen. It's not easy. Hell, most of the time it's not even fun. But the one thing you must know, it's on you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. So he did the work for me. He explained it and he let it be known. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Okay. So all you people, all you Democrats, all you liberals going crazy. Look what Trump is doing. Look at what Trump's doing. He's trying to put us back in chains. Cut it out. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. It's old now. All that propaganda, all that rhetoric, all that fear mongering, it's just fluff. It's just a distraction. Stop it. Let's get focused on real progress, making real moves, actually doing some policies. Like I said, Jasmine Crockett, I posted yesterday. She already said she ain't working on nothing. Address that. Okay. That should be what you focus on. The fact that you got a whole lot of politicians in office right now ain't trying to do nothing. Ain't trying to do nothing for you. Don't be worried about rolling back segregation because it's not happening. The civil rights laws of 1964 have not been changed, okay? And whoever's bright idea it was to just throw that out into the public to, try to garner some attention and some fire and some rhetoric and get us all hot. Let it go. Okay. It's a nothing sandwich. Okay. But nonetheless, I wanted to show it to you so you could see that even if it was a thing, white folks not feeling it. White folks is like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. All these white folks in Brooklyn and in Harlem, they not trying to separate. All these good food spots. I mean, come on now. It's about to be summertime. You smell that barbecue in the wind. They smell it too. They smell the barbecue too. They not trying to separate. So cut it out. Cut it out and focus on doing what you need to do for you and stop letting this news and all this propaganda get you all fired up. Okay. Because it's doing exactly what it wants you to do. Keep you distracted from focusing on your goals and getting the grind on. Okay. That's all I'm here to say. I'm just trying to let you know that most of what's on the news right now is just a distraction. It's just trying to get you hot. Just stay focused. That's it. Just stay focused. Okay. So again, if you have not already, please do like, share, and subscribe. My name is Andrea Banu, and this is the Community Ledger. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe and watch the next video by clicking right here.